Okay guys, welcome back to Warsaw Screw, match day 24. This is Super Strikes again. We're gonna be continuing with the challenge. So far we are in match day. We played match day 23. The last two games we won. First game against, I think it was Lecce, we won 4-2 against Lecce, and we comfortably won that game. And then we beat Roma 2-1, big win for us there at home. So yeah, back-to-back wins just to get us in good form to go into the next few games. I think it's about 14 games left. Yeah, about 14 games left. Hopefully, we can absolutely push well in these coming games. Let's focus on this one for now. This is the game against Bologna. Away. Yeah, and I'm just gonna sub out. I did sub out Ekitike for Brobbey in the Roma game. He did play full game, Brobbey. And he scored and assisted him and Firmino absolutely on fire. So I'm just gonna sub out who and Florian versus in high form, but it's gonna have to prove himself, guys. I'm not gonna be going off of that form indicator here on the game. I'm gonna keep it as it's based within what they do in the actual game. The game sometimes doesn't even reflect the form of the players accurately. It just randomly gives them good or bad form. So I don't want to do that at all. So we have Firmino gonna come on. He's gonna start over Florian Wirtz there, and I'm gonna let Ekitike start because he did score a hat trick. Did he score a hat trick against? No, yeah, I think he did score a hat trick against Lecce. That was his hat trick. Andrew Yongomoha. No, actually, no, he did not. No, he did not. That game was against Lazio that he scored a hat trick. So in the last few games, Brobbey has been in better form. So I'm just gonna put Brobbey on for Ekitike. We're gonna have Ekitike coming in as a sub. And like I said in previous videos, our line is going to be starting over Federico Di Marco because he gives us that defensive upside and he's not that bad going forward. So he keeps it solid going forward because we can't have both fullbacks just bombing forward like that. That's not sustainable for our defense, and we have defensively improved evidently because of that change. So yeah, this is the lineup we're going to be going with, and I'm going to let the commentary start. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. So off we go then. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. This is promising. Spread it left. It's an early cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Dybala. Shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot a goal! Howson can get it clear. Skims. There's the hit! It's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 7, Orsolini. Orsolini.
So, a breakthrough already. Aina. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass somewhat off target. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lukumi, Freuler, looking to pass their way through. He's got the shot away! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
And he's found a way past. Great chance! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
After 25 minutes is number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vermeer has the 4th most assists in the league this year. João Mario. Freuler. Lukumi. Eintracht Frankfurt are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Aina. Now Hausen. Vermeer. Szoboszlai. Good spot, he's seen the run. Juan Miranda. Pedri wins the duel this time. Vermeer. He's looking wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Now
time.
this could be it. Robbie! They've scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey. Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Pickford has that under control. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Freuler. That's been cut out, well played. Fermin. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. Oh, good take in a good area. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Eintracht Frankfurt are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pedri. And Fermin. And he welcomes it in. And he's onside. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Somos, and the shot! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Szoboszlai. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Juan Miranda. That's a nicely measured pass. A real chance if he can get through. Now it's crossed. He's got tall. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eintracht Frankfurt needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered.
And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
That is it. I do not like that. I do not like that at all, guys. We had a bad start, not too bad after we had that bad start. This team is very good, though. We had a horrible start. I'm going to give this starting 11 another chance. I should have made some changes. I didn't feel like making any changes because the flow was still so good, and none of the players seemed like they were having that bad of a performance. But yeah, that was not good enough at all. Either way, so let's go ahead and see what our next game is. And absolutely push for that game. Now we need to eliminate the obvious errors. Is those obvious things that we need to eliminate. Sorry, is those errors at the start of the game. So yeah, let's go and see what we can get out of this coming up game. Big game against Inter at home. They are third on the table. So depending on how much points they have, I don't know how many points they have or how much they are off the top, it could be affecting the title race here, guys. So yeah, let's put everything into this and go for that starting lineup again. Again, probably a bad form. I don't believe this game he scored a goal. In the last game, I think I'm gonna put him in that kind of form. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be following what the game says, guys. You get me for me. So yeah, that was our starting 11. Let's go for the Inter game.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
So they meet. Hits one! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Inter after 8 minutes is number 14.
So, a breakthrough already. Dybala. Threads one in. Carlos Augusto gets it away. Barella. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vermeer. Eintracht Frankfurt are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Good spot, he's seen the run. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Barella. Can he get away here? DiMarco. He's been picked out. Has a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Inter after 26 minutes is number 14.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Fiddles it through. Out to the right. Dybala. Oh, good ball. Now the finish! Decent hit and on target. And And we have our very first corner. Akanji clears. Vermeer. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thuram. Now it's Barella. He's looking to set free a runner. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's looking wide. Vermeer. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Akanji. And here's Dybala.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Played out to the left flank. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
DiMarco, who does have an assist to his name. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's managed to get free. Chance to shoot! And more, and more, and more! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Inter after 56 minutes is number 36, Damian.
They're making changes. Be out. It's been really bad. His energy levels are down, so good. You know what? I'm gonna keep for me and get Rio.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number
Yeah, that was
9.
what they expected.
So the manager
That's
can make a
tough.
change
Number
for the first
3,
time in the game here.
Mosquera. Number 4.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Number 90.
And now they can clear their lines.
Number 73.
Zielinski. Eintracht Frankfurt perhaps contemplating their next change here.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Vermeer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice ball. There's the hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Barella. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Thuram is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Spread it left. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Szoboszlai. Pedri. Barella. Darmian, given the lift of his goal. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Thuram. Plenty to aim at here. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bisek. Darmian battling down that right flank. He's found a way past.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Vermin! Oh, it's come loose.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And that is out of play. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Darmian. In it comes. Header! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The goal scorer.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Has a shot! Sticks it away!
The goal scorer for Frankfurt. Number 17. Dean Houghton. Dean Houghton. Dean Houghton.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Horrible game. I don't even know what to say. That was a horrible performance. I guess that's it for that experiment. I was Bobby up front for Femin. Sorry for Ekitike. I'm gonna keep Femin there. Femin is not bad at all. I'm gonna keep starting him. I'm not gonna start Vitz over him. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna keep him there. See how he does. But yeah, that is it for. He's gonna have to keep coming off the bench. For some reason. You know what? I'm gonna give them a last chance. Well, whatever that this upcoming game is. Let me see. I'm gonna give him one more. I'm gonna give them one more chance. I'm gonna leave Broby on the bench. I'm gonna bring him in at halftime. or I'm gonna give him the first half at least to prove himself. How about that? So Inter go 6 points within the title. Now within first place, which is Juve. Juve's license is not on the game. That's why you see that Piemonte name badge. AC Milan are right in behind them with 50 points. 2 points, sorry, 8 points off the top. So yeah, let's see where we are. We're in 11th with 32 points. So forget getting involved in these guys in the title race. We can, however, if we're lucky. That is, we'll forget even getting into Champions League. So maybe top six, top seven. We're lucky if we can finish 17 as well. So I think we can do that. That can be realistic. So I guess Fiorentina, we're gonna start that same starting 11, but we're gonna give probably at least 50 minutes to prove himself, whatever that combination is. Him and Firmino have been doing very well, but for some reason, these last two games, the opponents have kind of figured them out. So we did lose to Torino at home, so hopefully we can do well against them here today. Their home. Take revenge for them beating us at home. Let's get Bobby in there and let's get Firmino in there as well. I'm gonna replace Mosquera. He's been tired, and his last two performances were absolutely horrible. So let's replace him there with Single. Single. Yeah, let's see how he does it as well. Okay, so if we go into the next game against Torino away.
Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Firmino. Soboslai proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Eintracht Frankfurt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's well spotted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Dybala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's been picked out. Oh, he's bustling through. Decent hit! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 22 minutes is number 9, Robbie.
Eintracht Frankfurt have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Brobbey is flagged offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Over to the left. Kvaratskhelia. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Now it's Adams. Great defending, strong and determined.
Eintracht Frankfurt really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pedri. Szoboszlai. Now it's Adams. Goes down, but nothing given. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. And he's on his way! Oh, super ball! And he's there to belt it away.
Two added minutes
Real
has been
chance!
indicated.
Adams.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Eintracht Frankfurt.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball.
Simeone! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Simeone has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Can he get away here? In with the challenge. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Lazaro. Pings it across. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Vermi under intense pressure.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Vermi is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Szoboszlai. It's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
switch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Torino after 68 minutes is number 10, Nikola Vlasic. Nikola Vlasic. Nikola Vlasic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Well, they can break here. Now it's Adams. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the runner. Spread neatly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lazaro is onto this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Torino, number 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
There's the ball in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Robbie voted man of the match, and
So
deservedly so.
It's finished all square.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Eintracht Frankfurt certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of...
Another disappointing game. The players played well. I think we just missed our chances, and yeah, defensively made that mistake. We didn't get our hands on the game well and took advantage of our position of advantage. But that was not bad at all. I think, yeah, I'm going to keep giving these guys chances. I'm going to still start Ekitike in the next game against Como. But yeah, I think probably has more than proved himself. So what I'm going to do between him and Ekitike is just split their minutes right down the middle. I'm not going to give anyone any more minutes than the other. And I did keep that same starting 11 throughout the game without making changes because I just wanted them to solidify themselves with the win. And when we considered the penalty, instead of making changes, I just wanted them to go for it and actually prove themselves. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna keep up with the same team. Agitika is gonna be back on the starting 11, but he's only gonna get 45 minutes each game, only the first half. Or sometimes I'm gonna let him play up to, let's say, the 70th minute. Sometimes I'm gonna do that, bring Robbie in the 70th minute, and then the following game, depending on how Agitika does, start Robbie and then bring Ekitike in the 70th, 60th minute, something like that. So, yeah, so that's the plan moving forward. We're in 11th, and yeah, we're going to try to move as quick as possible, conclude this season and start next season and see what we can do next season because this season has been horrible. So, yeah, thanks for you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys on match day 27.